got this email today from A1 Derek R, who said, "Hey Tara, I don't know if you take or appreciate suggestions for new videos. I'll take a chance anyway and suggest one. Can you do a video about the rising popularity of interracial porn? Thanks." Okay, so to answer his question, I do take suggestions. I absolutely adore suggestions. One thing I don't really appreciate is it being sent to my business email. I prefer that you tweet it to me or that you content around what I like, but also open to any suggestion always. And I'm not very hard to reach, I promise you. Anyway, with that said, I absolutely adore interracial porn. It's not because I prefer a black man or an Asian man or something like that over a white man or a couple who are of the same color. It's just that interracial porn has gotten so good these days. And there are many other reasons why as well. And we'll talk about why I think it's popular these days. And that I think has a lot to do with political and social climates, which is kind of interesting. You know, I love doing these topics where I can talk about philosophy or something related to biology and why we are the way that we are. The latter of which probably has nothing to do with what I'm going to talk about today. And also just overt, gratuitous sexual topics. And I haven't done one of those overt, gratuitous sexual topics that actually has a little bit of substance to it in a while. So why not just do it today? Firstly, and I don't know if this contributes to the fact that interracial porn is seeing a rise. I'm not even sure if there's any substance to that claim. Possibly the person asking me the question has just seen a lot more of it on the porn sites, or maybe all of his friends like it and it's more of like an anecdotal experience. I don't know if there's any actual base that fact on. That there's actually a rise in people interracial porn. But honestly, to me, when I think interracial porn, I think a white woman and a black man. And
let's start there. It's never the other way around. They like seeing black men. They like seeing BBCs. I don't have to say what it is. You know what it is. They assume that me, TD, and Honey Watts has a bigger than the Asian man who's trying to smash them. Take it from her yourself. Cindy, have a good day, Cindy.
And I think most people would agree with that. I personally mostly watch interracial porn that is a white woman and a black man. And as with all porn, I'm only really interested in it if it's high quality, if the girl has big fake tits and she has the bimbo look, or at least a really, really good body, and the guy has a giant dick.
Go back.
Big tits and she has the bimbo look, or at least a really, really good body. The guy has a giant dick.
Well,
I have a full reaction to this video coming soon. But as she further explains, this is all about black male penis. She said later on in the video that she would not even click it unless the thumbnail is a white woman choking on a BBC, a really big BBC.
Man, own your fetishes. That's what I'm talking about. Stand on business.
Yes. Riverside John says, "How can I join a live?" By clicking the link and popping up on camera in the back. That's what. Yeah, that's how you can join. But yeah, as long as you got a BBC, you're good. You're good in the white community, Miss Joy.
Yeah, I'm pretty much sure of it. That's what they're looking for, and they can have all the BBCs that they want to, because all they do is you end up in the hospital getting all your innards taken out. So she can have them.
And this is why police gonna keep beating our ass, because we breaking their backs. Because they be looking for this.
Mm-hmm.
This is why the police gonna keep beating our ass.
Go ahead. They can have all the 9, 10, 11, 12 inches. Go and take them all. Take them all.
Child. And it don't make no sense that they actually cool with that. That's fucking hilarious. I'm gonna see if I can find that Drewski skit. But anyway, let's keep going for now.
It's so bad. That's a lot more common than you think, Q. And I've heard that a lot from black men. I've also heard it from a few white women.
But the same way you just said, you don't think it's predatory, or you don't think the way that Brandon said it was, is he feels like it's intentional.
Can intentional?
So he feels like
you can't intentional and predatory be synonymous in this situation.
Lay down. I think that it's just a little bit concerning, only because it's not. I don't have an issue because, like, I will approach men as well, depending, because most of the time men just stare, and I'm like, okay, let me introduce myself since you over here staring at me. That's kind of how I am. But I think that Brandon, my only concern is that you said that you never approached a woman.
So, no, I say I never approached, but I'll say like.
Oh, okay, I heard never.
I'll say for like the last 5 years, I haven't approached not one woman.
Why is that bothersome to y'all that he don't approach? I was just about to ask that.
It's bothersome to me only because he said, like they were mentioning, that
weakness to me.
Go ahead, wife.
It signals weakness to me, to where it tells me you are not a hunter. It tells me you don't have the aggression that I'm gonna need if we need to go up against somebody. It tells me you're not hungry enough to go after that job and that degree and that money, or to go get your money back from a nigga that ain't paid you back.
Amen.
It gives weakness, and I don't want to procreate with weak DNA.
That's why he over there with them.
Exactly.
Because he knows that about us.
You need someone to look after you.
Yeah.
He's Taka. And eventually what happens? They get gat. Like, no, it screams weakness to me.
And while we're on the topic, I did want to add that some comedy to this. I think I got the video now. Where is it at? Make sure I got it. Jesus Christ. Oh, never mind. There we go. So Drewski made a skit about this. And the skit is called Dudes That Don't Bring Nothing But Dick to the Table. Let's go ahead and watch this video.
I told you, you cannot be smoking in my apartment. You gonna get me kicked out. This is the second time.
He wrapped that bitch around the door.
I'm sure the fee not that high. You want something to drink or something?
Give me a blue Powerade.
Powerade blue?
Yeah, blue Powerade.
Okay, I got you. Can you be romantic for once? It's my birthday. You didn't make no plans.
I ain't get you nothing for your birthday. Is this not for you? I'm fucked up. It's all I got. Change the plans. I gotta go bust a play and gotta go to the studio real quick.
Bust a play? Studio, it's my birthday.
Need the keys. I need some gas money.
Absolutely not.
Diabolical.
Leave you alone.
Absolutely not. That is insane. That is
make fun
insane.
of how males be out here really acting. Yeah,
that is crazy.
The penis, that's all you need. Like it's
not
because
listen, just because a dude has a big dick does not mean that he knows what to do. Because baby, trust and believe, I done had to teach a couple niggas how the fuck you got all this dick and don't know what to do with it,
honey.
Just a
let
hunching
me
and
see
a punching.
something
Like,
like
nigga,
that. I'm
no,
running
stop
anyway.
that.
I am running. I'm running. I don't want nothing to do this.
Door handle.
Who finna take care of that? No.
I'm gonna be honest. Only people that are obsessed with big penises like that, besides white women, are black males. Like I don't. We my friends, when we talk over the years, out here dating and everything, it wasn't like, oh, dude, he got a big penis or whatever like that. Because I don't know why men think because you have a big penis it's going to be really enjoyable. That is not true. I've heard men that they have big penises. They have a hard time having a sex life.
Very much so.
Yeah, medically,
medically, yeah, like emotionally, like if she can't like.
They have problem with basic stuff too, like urination issues.
Stuff like so it's not like this fantasy. What's with males with this whole fantasy of big penises? I feel like black males are very obsessed with penises. Yeah, and they don't want to talk about it. I think y'all should talk about it.
Wow. It makes no sense. And I'm serious, big penises.
I think I want to speak to me, Honey Watson, TD. We are not, as black men, obsessed with penises. Just for the record.
Look.
On God, I promise we are not.
Ladies, if you want hysterectomy, don't take it on if you want hysterectomy.
I think for a lot of dudes, they think like I've noticed that a lot of guys, a lot of people in dating, they're looking for shortcuts. So they're trying to find like what's the one or two things I can do that's gonna get me in there and make it smooth. And I don't know why, but that seems a lot of folks seem to think that that's a guarantee, like that's a shortcut. And I have been friends with a lot of women and dated women, and a lot of them all said the same thing, like what Miss Joy is saying, where it's like it just really ain't all that.
It's not. It's so uncomfortable. It is.
Like,
it is so trying to take all that on. I'm telling you. You can't.
You don't
It's
have
like
a
being
great
tall
sexual
for nothing.
experience. Like, yeah.
Well,
But
that's
let's
when
It's
they
like being
don't know what
6'8"
they're
and can't
doing.
dribble a basketball. Like you
I'm
just
like,
tall
and
for
let's
no
be
goddamn reason.
but let's be clear. A woman's cervical canal is only about 6 to 6.5
Right.
inches.
Right.
When you're past that, you're actually pushing into her cervix.
Right. That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Yeah, and if they don't know what they doing and they like trying to porno fuck you like a
Right. Tear
jackhammer,
you up.
hell yeah, they gonna tear your shit up.
Tear
They
you
gonna tear
right
you up.
down.
Pretty
Yeah.
much
Like
having sex
swell
with
you up, swollen,
your
ripped.
cervical
I will
wall.
argue on the other side. Y'all do be shitting on dudes with small dicks, but go ahead, 100 watts.
You know
No,
what?
we talking
When
about
they
4
get through,
inches
when
cup
they
apart.
get through, I want to talk about that.
4 inches
My
cup apart.
theory is
Come on now.
if this part of the conversation goes back to when the OG was talking about space pussy.
No. That man ain't. That nigga,
No, it was
not saying
Oh,
pussy is probably a
no,
virgin. I don't. He don't know nothing about nothing.
no. The reason why
hey,
it's galactic pussy or space pussy because his dick was too small to
He
fit.
said he got a
So
small
Yeah.
dick.
anyway,
Yeah.
Right.
hey,
We're
You
saying
know.
like
as
the canal is
as
only so
oh my bad.
wide, like only so wide in diameters, up and down, side by side. It's only so wide. So if you have a small penis, you just have a small penis. It's not
Yeah.
our problem that you guys were made with flaws, because the
Yeah.
vagina is perfect. It's a
Yeah.
self-cleaning organism.
Oh
It can
no,
take a
nope,
lot.
nope, nope,
Like,
nope,
yep.
nope,
It is a self-cleaning
nope.
organism.
It's
You
too
still need to clean
It's too
yourself,
many
but
dirty
it
boxes
can
to say
take
that
a
it's
lot.
perfect. No, it's too
Uh
many
oh.
stink boxes for you to say that it's perfect.
I'm not talking
It,
about
it
Hey,
staying
stinks. It's
boxes.
probably
I'm
an
not
if it
talking about
infection.
that.
smells, then
I'm
she
not
has to go
saying
clean it
that a
off the
woman does
bed
not have to
that
clean
infected
herself
her.
properly where she
And
can clean
and
her body.
a
I'm
lot
not
of
saying that.
infections
What I'm
come
saying
from.
is it is an organism. More like you guys are a muscle. We are like an organism. Literally, it can get bacteria, it can get sick, it can be ripped and torn. But what I'm saying is that the vagina literally was built to take pain. It really was. It can handle it. I'm about to push a 7-pound baby out in 5 days. Literally. I am about to stretch from one end to the next, and then I'm going to go right back down to my normal size. Because if I didn't go back down to my normal size, that would mean women wouldn't have children. And that means there would be no siblings. If women's vaginas didn't go back to normal, we wouldn't have siblings.
Yeah, I definitely would know that her shit went back down.
Right. Like,
Yeah.
that's just crazy to me.
And a lot of the times why women's vaginas stink.
We love a good penis. Like, no one's saying that.
Tell him, babe.
We love a good penis, a nice size penis.
A nice
Not too
average
big, not
size.
too small, just right. Kind of like when y'all find a good vagina. It's
Yeah.
just right for
That
you.
sweet spot.
And when the dudes like Nick Cannon are talking about 80% of women's coochies stink, it's because the man doesn't have proper hygiene and he's fucking up her pH balance and giving her bacterial vaginosis.
That's another thing they don't talk about.
Amen.